Welcome everybody here on YouTube to the Curling Masters of Champery, and a special hello from Switzerland, my home country, my home region. I'm from Switzerland, that's why my English will be not native, but I try my best, and of course we try the best on today's game. On my side, I'm really glad to have you here, the 2002 gold medal winner at the Women's Olympic Games, Rona Howie. Hi, nice to have you here.
Good afternoon.
So we are here now at the Curling Masters Champery with these two teams. We got Sweden against Germany, Team Edin against Team Muskatewitz. What can we expect from this one?
Yeah, it's still early in the round-robin games, but certainly a good lineup here. This is Team Bowman without Alexander Bowman playing, so Mark Muskatewitz has taken over the helm at skip.
We see also how the teams in this group of Group A played until now. The previous game had an extra end.
Yep, so that's why we've had a delay with this one. But the team from Czech Republic, Team SWE, earned 2 wins. Team Edin's only played 1 game so far. And Team Muskatewitz has just played the one and looking for their first win.
Curling Masters Champery 2018, so this year's competition. We already had a European Championship once upon a time here in Champery, so it's Team Edin. We have first all for Vikings.
The Warriors.
And the Team Baumann, actually Muskatewitz, a German team. What are the chances for the Germans against the Swedish team? Because let's be fair, Sweden is popular for floorball, for ice hockey, and definitely for curling.
Certainly this Swedish team, Team Edin, very experienced team, won a lot of titles. So for this younger German skip, it's certainly a big step up for him from skipping at junior level to playing here. So it'll be a great experience and a big learning curve.
And starting the game. First stone, Germany.
Whoa, whoa, bumper, whoa, 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 whoa. Nick, whoa. Whoa, 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 Nick.
So actually the 4th stone, and this is a good path for you to get from the 4th stone to the 5th stone, because there's something new in this year.
Yeah, the new 5-rock rule, so they can't remove stones until the 5th rock of the end, which makes it a lot more exciting when a team's up now that they can have a lot more stones in play. So second player for Sweden, Rasmus Rana.
Lite hårdare. Ja. Japp. Hårt. Hårt, hårt, hårt.
Just wanted to hit and roll on top of that other yellow, but hits and rolls out. You can see Germany immediately moving out to remove the Swedish corner guard. Sweden have got last stone advantage at this end. At the end of each game they play, they do a draw shot, and the closest to the pin will get hammer in the next game, so that's why Sweden have the hammer here. So Germany don't want to lose a big end straight away. Oh, and here's an error there. They wanted to remove that guard from play, but they've left one. So you'll see Sweden now coming right round that guard. The Swedish team are really good at communicating. They're constantly, speaking to the skip and communicating weights to make sure they get the best out of every stone.
Yeah, and we also need to say that the team of Edin already won 2 times here in Champery, so they know what they have to do. Do the Germans know
Yeah.
how to
No, no.
react now?
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the red zone just past the yellow guard, but it's virtually coming out the other side of it.
Yep. Yep.
So Ryan Gerard, he's
Whoa. Whoa.
third player in this new lineup for Germany. Ryan was part of the German team who played in Las Vegas at the World Championships this year.
Kan slå. Ja.
But this is where there's a big difference, you know, with the two teams that, you know, Nicholas Edin's won multiple gold medals at Europeans, Worlds, medalled at Olympic Games.
Rent.
So for this younger German team, it's a massive learning curve for them to play a team of this caliber and learn from it.
Of course.
Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen, kom igen, kom igen, kom igen.
Oh, nice tap back there. Sweden lie 2.
And to get the Swiss connection between Sebastian and Ryan, actually they meet first time in Basel 2016 at the World Championships. So they know each other for about 2 years. And directly it was clear that Ryan could fit very good to the other teammates.
Just trying to lift the double here in the red, but unfortunately it just jams it. Leaves Sweden lying short. So Oscar Eriksson will just draw to the other side here, leave some distance between his two red stones.
Köla ganska mycket. Kom igen, kom igen, kom igen. Kom igen, Alle.
I'm just trying to take it back to
Mm.
leave a harder double take out.
It's pretty flat, but I mean, if you can roll over to here, I think that does the job, right? Yeah.
But of course, still possible.
Yep, even if he can roll over towards it, might leave a double, an easier double for his next one.
Men så roll över det sista. Yep. Yep.
So Muskatewitz trying to get the hit and roll over, just not enough. But does lie short, so Sweden have to play on it.
Försöker hålla upp den lite, känner som de tappar mycket fart där. Ja. Ralles hade jag 9-4 på, men den såg lite mjuk ut. $10-0 typ. Ja. Ja. Den kom fram 9-4 hade jag. Du släppte den lite mjuk, va? Kölar rätt mycket, men det såg ut som det var lite.
Yeah, it looks everything so calm, so easy. And you look and watch the Warriors, as you said.
Lite utåt, vänta. Wow. Rent! Nej!
So not wanting any sweeping at the moment.
Rent! Japp!
Well played. Lie 2. We were saying the difference about the experience in the two teams with the current World Curling Tour rankings. Nicholas Edin's ranked 3rd, and the German team's ranked 58th. So that's the difference there. You know,
Little bit, 55 places
yes.
actually.
So there you can see there's other games going on just now. Sections are all playing throughout the 4 days.
Because actually we have 4 groups in total.
Oh, he's
Nice
played
one.
it perfectly.
Nice one.
Great shot.
That's a good experience, you can say.
That was a fantastic shot. He
Wow.
now lies 2, so it's forcing Sweden to draw for 1,
Yeah.
whereas, you know, they were looking for a 2 with the hammer. You can see here they swept it early to hold it, and then just caught it thin enough to roll over. Perfect double, lie 2.
That's a perfect angle. And they're smiling behind Gerard Walter.
They'll be happy with that.
Of course. It's way much nicer.
bleiben super lang gerade. Und dann, ja, auch mein Peel jetzt gerade. Aber der wird zum Schluss jetzt wieder gerade. Der erste, ja.
So, and that was it from end number 1. So it's 1-0 stone for Sweden. The hammer for the Germans. Swedish Christopher Sundgren starts with the first stone in the second end.
Helt okej. Hänger lite vid om något så. Hake. Gärna vänta lite om ni kan, men behöver kalla alla. Kör. Ganska nära ändå. Bra. Fint. Ser ut som du kallar 4 fot där stadigt i alla fall. Bra spel.
So a good centre guard there for Sweden. Now Germany have the option of putting up a corner guard. They have last stone here, or they draw round. You'll see a lot of teams with last stone, they don't want to have a guddle round the centre. They would rather keep play out to the wings. So it's just their own preference and how their team are playing. And how swingy the ice will be to draw behind guards as well makes a big decision on your tactics.
This will go over the tee line until the 8 foot.
Yeah, so Sweden will just ignore that now and try and come round top 4.
Känns som den är. Där själv. Lite tight. Ja. Bak 4-10. Bak 8 nästan. Bara fart. Bak 8. Vänta. Tror vi har linjen för frysa, men behöver kalla lite för det. Helt okej linje. Bra när en frys. Kom igen, Alle. Kom igen. Perfekt linje.
To as close as possible. Not a freeze, but
Yeah, it was just a wee bit heavy. The sweepers communicated that a wee bit more running than they wanted, so he just made sure it was back on top of the yellow.
second stone of
Vorne 4. Wow,
Sebastian
wow,
Schweitzer,
keine 7. Wow.
who started 1994 with playing curling. And 1999 played his first junior world championship.
Hard!
Close, close, close.
Oh, swept that one well. It's behind cover.
Nice one.
It doesn't lie short. The red at the back does lie, but that yellow is a danger now to Sweden. So Nicholas Edin has just asked Rasmus Rana to run the guard back onto their yellow to push it, but just removes the guard, that's fine. Opens it up.
In 4.
Not
Leicht tappen ist auch gut.
Not disappeared the whole stone train, not the soul train, the stone train. Like one was going away. 3 remains in the house.
Linie gut. Hat viel Platz.
A lot of space. The Germans say.
Linie.
Peter Gadecki.
Haarlinie. Recht. Auf Volllinie. Volllinie. Muss ticken.
Can they pass the top one? Yep.
Again. Really good one of the Germans until now.
Good shot.
Slå toppstenen i alla fall då. Den blir
Germany
kvar om
lie
vi
one.
skickar så, men känns ju lite risky den också. Kanske är den ändå. Blir av med bakstenen och våran där. Skulle man missa och vicka ut på kanten så är det ganska lätt dubbel på nästa också. Jag tror det. Kan du spela den ganska hårt på den sidan så kanske man kan göra trippel, men det är lite luft mellan alla dem.
A little bit more of discussion now between the Swedish teammates. It's not so clear and obvious now what to
Ja,
do.
lite extra, men få träff är viktigt ändå alltså.
Yeah, so Sweden are basically just looking, because there's 3 German counters in the head, they want to try and eliminate some of them. They don't have last stone here, so they only want to lose a 1.
Nice point of view for once.
And that's what they were saying, the likelihood is they were always going to jam, but at least it opens things up, and they've now got a counter at the front.
So a nice point of view we have here. And yeah,
Pampa.
that's pretty simple for the Germans. Put a good guard.
The Germans, they're looking at trying to remove this red and just roll over. They've got last stone, so they're trying to score more than 1.
Yep.
Whereas Sweden are trying to force Germany to take 1. So they've both got different agendas here. It's tracking quite straight there, so you can see they've not played a big weight, so just a tap back weight. And they've just rolled out. So now I think you'll see both these yellow stones
Double take out.
go.
Sjunker den funkar också, finns inget hål.
A lot of speed, for sure.
It spins back up. Is it going to hang on? No. So an empty house. So there was 4 stones a minute ago, and
Yeah. Exactly the opposite of what I think. That's the difference between this, but yeah, of course. When you keep the last stone. It's very much better.
Vorne 4.
so there's as you mentioned earlier, there's 4 groups this week, so they'll play everybody in their group. So there's 5 teams per group, so 4 round robin games, and then a quarter-final, semi-final and final.
And all this until Sunday here in the beautiful Champery.
It is beautiful for the teams between games. Lovely weather, lovely scenery. As you can see there behind Nicholas Edin, the beautiful mountains.
That's true. Yeah, no, we in Switzerland every year we are preparing everything for the for the pros who are coming for the tournament. And of course, it's an autumn for once with a very warm temperature. Really, we need to say. Normally it's much colder, but
It is
still
beautiful. So just a hit and run out there, so an empty house again.
Linje gut. Vorne 4.
So Ryan Sherrard, third player.
Oh.
He also played in Las Vegas at the Worlds, Ryan and Sebastian.
Okay.
And it was in Las Vegas that Nicholas Edin, the Swedish team, won the World Championships. So they know each other fairly well, these 2 teams. Just a different skip.
A different skip. And so not Baumann, but Muskatewitz. And something maybe the good viewership already recognized. There was a surname putting into this position, actually, in the jacket. Maybe we will see this in a few moments again. Then we will, lift up the secret.
Maybe his name's too long to fit on his jacket, so
Nice one. Nice one.
choose a smaller nickname.
Yeah. Formerly known as.
So Nicholas just drawing one into the centre.
Nära Åda så tycker jag satte ganska bra med spin och var mer aktiv än vad jag brukar, men de hogg nästan var ju helt. Ja, måste jag snabbt plocka upp någonting. Jag var mer aktiv än vad jag brukar. Jag tänkte det kunde vara lite trögt. Så tryckte till det.
Bumper den roll till 12 plus
Han hogg var det.
Hat vielleicht nicht schlecht, darüber zu gehen.
Ja, absolut.
No. Oh, it is one stone. This German one, the yellow one.
Ja.
So Nicholas Edin just want to
Ja.
hit and sit,
Rent. Ja.
try and force Germany to take their one.
Ja. Ja. Oh.
Germany will try and hit and run here and blank the end. very bright orange shoes. We won't lose them in the dark.
Yeah.
Silence. Oh, yes.
Ooh. Otherwise, that will be a stolen one. So, yeah, get lucky. Remains with the hammer,
Super
with
gerade.
the right of the last stone.
Stimmt nicht.
So we go into the third end. Sweden still 1, Germany 0.
Grinden är bra. Lite risk faktiskt.
So the first stone, third end, Christopher Sundgren close to the house. And perfect for the sponsors.
Yeah, the ice makers do a great job. The ice maker actually here this week has come in from Scotland.
Like you. You travel
Yeah.
together? No.
No,
No.
he was in earlier making ice.
Ah, okay, okay.
So John Heron is here this week making ice for this event. He normally works at the Centre of Excellence in Stirling.
Down. Achtung. Yep. Yep.
So he's had a few challenges, they were saying, just with the,
Yep.
you were saying, increased temperature outside at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wee bit more challenging for him.
Very nice.
Ah, that's a lovely draw round.
Bite 4.
Close to the bottom. Or dolly, or how you say the really middle of the house.
The button or the pin.
Button,
The
pen.
pin is the absolute
Ah,
centre of the button.
Linjen ser bra ut.
so what fans of the darts know as bullseye.
Bra linje. Gå lite vidare än de
Isn't
tidigare.
curling.
Så. Okej, fart.
And that's where in curling you want to control the top of that. You don't want the stones back tee line behind the button because then they can be frozen. So
Så de nästan rakfrysade.
you're always wanting to control the top. So there's another beautiful stone from the lead.
14,65 ja.
So both leads have set up the end very nicely.
Så. Yep.
Sebastian Schweitzer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, just trying to come round.
Yep.
But that one's over curling a lot, and they're just thinking, well, could we maybe leave a corner guard that we could use?
Bisschen gedriftet und dann reingeholt.
A little bit drifted, but yeah, we get him back.
Och inte slå. Ja, just det.
Yeah, but it was an okay result because
Jag vet inte. Ren
Sweden
guard.
would
Det
use
känns
a
dumt
red
att
to
dra
raise.
någonting här i alla fall. Då skickar man bara trippeln där. Gaddar vi då får de i frysen här med dubbelgadder. Det blir också lite... Tappa ner egen, är det dumt eller? Ja, vi kan testa. Prova att tappa den dit.
Eller spela med typ
Vilken hand gillar du?
normal take och sätta ner den.
Vilken hand gillar du? Ja. Fart själv till topp 4, tappa in en topp 12. Typ. Optimal linje så kan vi försöka på frysen, men...
I must ask, do you understand Swedish?
No, not at all.
Because I can
But you get
imagine
an idea of what they're talking about.
when you're coming from the sports. I just was asking myself now, because of course when you play curling, you play a lot against the Swedish teams, so it will be not so bad to learn this language.
I know, to see what they're actually saying, but no, you get the idea. So
Bak 4.
They're looking here at raising their own red.
Hårt!
Just a tap back weight.
Mm.
Ah, beautiful.
Mycket bra.
Although the yellow still lies short,
Bra snack.
it's now in the slightly more open for Sweden to play on. So that was a great result.
Oder 80. Halb treffen. 80.
So now Germany know those two reds are danger.
Whoa.
So they're trying to raise their own yellow onto the reds.
Ja! Hårt!
So now it's more and more this pushing and controlling in front of the tee line. They try to
Oh.
work with the stones.
Just over curled. So that's changed things about a bit in the head. It's now not as easy actually for Sweden to get to the shot.
Antingen försöka komma och tappa den i hålet, försöka lägga 3 liksom.
Could we get through that hole and tap it back? I think that's what he was asking there in good Swedish.
Yeah, when you would be on the ice, that's what you were supposed to do, right?
Om vi råkar ticka den och går
It
ner
looks-
bredvid den, men vi får försöka
To be
skippa
honest,
in den
it
bra
looks
då.
sometimes so easy,
Spela på att
so
tappa den
big
här
this gap,
bak 12.
but it can be
Har vi
feeling
ligger
like
försöker vi trycka
it's
ut
like,
den.
I would compare this like you play the first time snooker.
Yeah, it's all about angles and
Yeah.
weight, and because what they're saying here is to come through to that yellow and just tap it back at a gentle weight. Even if it hangs and they split off their own red, they'll still get a result from doing that. So that's why the skip and the player, they have that discussion about what he can see from the hack. Then that will decide what weight they'll play.
Linjen är bra.
So it's just a very
Lite mjukare. Ja,
down
ja,
tap
håll
back
igång.
weight they're playing.
Bak 4. Håll igång, linjen är bra. Ja, tight. Hårt! Samma fart nu.
Trying to hold the line here with the sweeping. Get it past the top one.
Yeah, no.
Just catches.
Wow.
Oh,
Get
that was
lucky.
plan B.
Okay.
Exakt samma fart.
Okay, always good to have a plan B.
Ja, lite mjukare så att den-
If you look cool after the stone,
Ändå
after the
liksom för
shot,
den farten så
then
kan-
everybody will take
Halb
it.
treffen.
It is, and that's what we're saying about making the best of every shot. It's making sure you have that second option. But he was thinking if it hung wider, he would split his own red, but it actually curled a long way.
Whoa. Yep.
But that's
Yep.
okay, because he did play that manageable weight, he still gets a result.
Hårt!
Now it's getting louder on the ice, of
Whoa,
course,
whoa,
because
whoa.
Germany must react.
Oh,
Oh.
hey diddle diddle through the middle.
Oh. This was also one for the experience, right?
Den är dock
They had a
lite
good one at the
bakom
first
10
end,
snedfrys, så
and
känns
this
fel att
one-
gadda. Antingen
Oh.
spela.
Yeah.
Inåt är väl okej också, eller?
Okay,
Ja,
I'm
jag är inne på
I was
den
never a
också, för
professional,
Antingen inåt eller chans
but,
så blir den här ganska automatiskt.
take out the yellow
Ja,
one
gillar
and have a 4 stone shot, and the Germans only 1 stone
Igen
left.
mer.
Something like this, I guess.
Jag kör normal.
Yeah, with Germany having last stone here, they're trying to build up, trying to generate a 2, but that was a bad miss for them there.
A
So-
big present.
Sweden can really take advantage of that error now
And go full risk, maybe.
and lie 4.
Ja. Rent. Japp. Japp. Fint.
Yeah, great
Oh.
shot.
Perfekt då. Ja. Fint.
The roll with Peel.
Want the roll? Okay.
Ja.
So focusing on the first one of these 3 stones,
Peel.
rolling behind the
Peel.
red one, more or less at the 8 foot.
Yeah, so same peel weight. He wants to hit and roll. The important thing here is the roll for the shooter. He wants it to get behind cover, behind that centre red.
So it's all about the FA. Draw.
Japp.
So Ryan Sherrard looking for the
Whoa.
hit and roll over.
Roll.
Doesn't get the roll, but lies shot. Removes 2 from play.
Vi ska lämna dubbel eller? Nej. Nej.
Aye,
Kanske att
that's
de
a
har
very
stöd om vi
Scottish
Chappen,
aye.
men, med pil i så fall och bara skava, men Chappen borde vara
Yeah, I
lugn.
wanted,
Men lite röd
anyway, I
ut,
wanted
nice.
to say thank you to you, Ron, after about 2 minutes that you were, yeah, not speaking the real Scottish English.
Real Scottish English.
Or it's a little bit different, not? I was expecting to maybe have more problems to understand you, but no, everything's fine.
Well, I'm sure a few Scottish words will come out throughout the weekend that you'll say, a what?
What?
Rent.
So Sweden just looking to remove this German counter and lie 3.
Alex,
And they've done that perfectly.
10-15 här. Roll in.
Just watch, because if you don't get the center roll, you can roll behind the corner.
0, normal.
Normal?
Ja.
So, again, they try the same thing.
Och där bumper.
Nej, normal.
Okej.
Just a quick question if they should try bumper, but not taking this option. They want to make it normal. Ryan, and yeah, he was at the 2004 junior champion Canada. Then he was playing the round robin against Team Edin, and he had a 97 against 99%.
Oh, wow.
But still, yeah.
Chappen blir ju riktigt klen nu. Det är nästan att klippa han kanske.
99%.
Visst, han kan ju dra, men kommer han här ska ju du komma dit också. Även om jag spelar lite inåt med typ en 7 så råkar jag dutta den lite långt, blir lika gimme där. Risk att man råkar sätta ner den också. Nollan kommer ju spela också om du river med den, han får dubbeln här så. Kanske räcker att bara klira den. Klira den där, för det finns ingen riktigt bra plats att rulla på. Yep.
So Nicholas Edin is trying to remove this yellow German counter. And rolls out, but still lies 2. So you can see their third player holding the brush, giving eyes to the skip. That's where he wants to aim.
Weiß nicht, Vielfuß war noch gut. Was waren wir da? Was waren wir?
So for all these viewers who don't understand German, we were hearing the German players like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? So
I know, with the name Muskatewitz, it's good that his English is so good for us to understand what he's playing. So he's just trying to draw here behind cover. Wants to force an error from Sweden so he can generate 2 here. But sweepers are saying this has got plenty weight. It's not
Again.
going to stop.
whoa, second present from Germany.
Sten har du kvar. 8 eller? Ja. Fan, lite inne på om man bara ska täcka några. Typ en nibbler där ja. Det är klart, kommer jag lite djupt kan det bli en riktig. Samtidigt stannar du här så måste han ändå ut vid. Kanske möjligt att han slår och försöker vicka lite grann, men ändå. Det är ingen gimmedragning på någon av händerna faktiskt. Inte som isen här nu i alla fall. Nej, stanna här. Alltså, få han att spela i hålet är ju inte lätt heller. Nej, exakt. Tickar han i garden då är det ju 3 liksom. Nej, försöka nibbla upp det. Även om vi kommer ner hit så gör det inte hans slag något lättare egentligen. Nej. Så. Ja, nära gard där, topp 12. Kanske lite mer till och med. Känns som det är ganska svårt att gömma själv, så om vi bara täcker han så får han i alla fall ganska svår dragning. Lämna ett litet hål. Han var ju igenom förra, så att han träffar ett tight hål så är det ju stor risk att bli lång igenom. Bästa är om vi kan nibbla upp den så han får lite mer press, men inte ner till bite 8, då är det en ganska lätt tangering.
So always great communication with the Swedish team. Skip, when he goes into the hack before he plays, the sweepers know exactly where the stones to finish. Discuss the ice, discuss the weight.
Ganska mjukt satt. Vi vill hålla igång lite för linje. Nästa linje runda. Dra runt den. Kan runda den här om det går. Kör. Kan runda den, curla för mycket ändå. Kör. Kör. Försök få runt den.
Yeah, so just the want us to finish top tee. So it forces Germany out a bit wider here. With that stone at the top of the rings.
Ich glaube, die Spuren sind nicht so unterschiedlich.
So facing 3 Swedish counters.
Also gute 80.
Den är väldigt mjuk i fart där, slide ut lite på.
Great focus there.
Linje's good. 7.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard.
Got line.
So they're sweeping for line.
Gotta go.
Yep. Linje. Hard.
Trying to pass the
Hard
top one.
linje.
Hard.
Last chance for Germany in the third end.
But is it going to come in enough?
No.
Oh, it might have. It's close.
Yeah.
Certainly cut down 2.
Between 4th and the 8th foot.
Sweden are saying we'll take ours, thanks. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
1 to Sweden.
So we finished the third end, and we have the second one for Sweden. So the team of Niklas, Edin, the silver medalist of Pyeongchang, leads 2-0 after 3 ends out of 8, but it's not supposed to be go over all the 8 eights, right? Ends, right? Or what would you suppose?
Yeah, ideally when you're playing the game you would like to be well enough up that you don't need all 8 ends, but no, each game should be 8 ends. And if it's tied after 8, they will play an extra end.
But after which score is possible to say, okay, that was it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I think after 6 ends, if you're maybe 8-1 down, you have to say, it's time for an early bath. I'll give up today.
But I know it's your sports heart that don't want to give this answer because you never give up. You never want to.
But there's also facing reality.
Like the Germans did now in the last end. Yeah, but after 2 stones that just crossed the whole ice, the whole lane. Yeah,
But this is where now with the 5 rock rule as well, when you're down in the game, it is easier to score multiples to come back into the game. So it's more exciting. And you should be able to play out the 8 ends. But it just doesn't always happen.
Why not shine? Yep.
So now Sweden have put up the centre guard, Germany are going to put up a corner. The last few times we've seen them come round the centre guard, but now that they're 2 down, they're putting up their corners. These stones can't be removed from play, the 5 rock free guard zone. And it's just been announced in the last day or 2 that this team of Niklas Edins will be representing Sweden at the upcoming European Championships in Estonia. And obviously Niklas Edin has been at 9 European Championships and he's curling history and has 6 gold medals.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow. Yeah.
he likes the European Championships. That's a lovely stone there. Christopher Sundgren. Great setup when you see that, with the guard just short of the rings and the one in the forefoot behind.
Yep,
4-5.
yep. Wow. Yep, yep, linje.
4.
Hard. Fest. Linje ist perfekt.
So
Fest, Peter. Hard. Wow, oh, noch länger. Wow,
That's a lovely stone.
Försöka frysa insida. Topp 12 är okej också. Ser hård ut. Vid också. Okej fart. Behöver curla. Kan vänta. Jag tror nästan vi måste gå runt den istället. Ja, kör Kippa, kör. Kör. Du kan ha runt den. Topp 4. Hårt. Fortfarande förbi. Kom igen. 10. Kom igen. Lite bakom 10. Ja då, ja, okej. 14-3 då.
Hit that red and roll away.
Ja.
I like yellow's not a bad. Yeah.
14-65 var inte det på att bli topp 4. David Augen, eller?
So maybe for people watching today, they're a bit confused with the German names that are coming up on the screen and actually on the ice.
yeah.
They've swapped about team positions a couple of times this year already, just working out who would be the best lineup for the Europeans. So clearly they haven't had jackets made with all their names. So you'll see 2 Walters on the
Yeah.
ice just now on their jackets, but there's actually not a Walter playing.
Absolutely no. There's a Manuel Walter
Yes.
played for the German national team, of course, and all the German people or Swiss people know the funny little kids star, like who is Walter and where is Walter. It's a little funny game, but really it looks like this, but it's more like white and red
Yes,
shirt he wears.
hiding behind something.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's a play for the child to play. Where is Walter? But
Where
not
is Walter?
Not here at the Curling Masters in Champery. Or maybe they will make a revival. So please, dear viewers, don't get confused out of this. We're pretty sure to tell you the right names of the German players.
Yes, so you'll see the second player and the skip both have Walter on their jackets, but neither are actually
Det är lite äckligt
Walter.
att gadda i alla fall.
Nobody.
they're just borrowing the clothing for this weekend.
Bara klippa den på kanten. Jag vet inte om det hjälper att ligga kvar där. Eller bara klippa den här. Ligger den kvar här så blir det bara mer stöd där. Men kanske är skjuta. Ja.
So Peter Gadecki, who's playing second just now, he won't be part of the team in the Europeans. So Manuela Walter may be back for that.
Bra.
Fast one. Like a laser. Fly over the
Backline.
ice.
Gleiche Länge.
I mean, that red's working for us right now, right?
For the Germans, it
Bitte.
was fast and clear. Same like the previous.
It's set up very well for Sweden right now. The lie shot and it's guarded.
Yeah, I don't mind.
so.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I just think that red's kind of working for us right now, just with this angle.
Okay.
I don't mind
The
cover.
draw?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see enough of the yellow that they could angle onto the red shot, so they think, well, if we leave that just now and we try and get a second counter in behind the corner guard,
T-line.
Wow. Wow, noch keine Linie.
Round.
Wow.
We're all over the red.
So this one's hanging a bit straighter down the centre. Trying to get it curling off the red guard, but it's just going to tap the red in. That's made it a lot harder for Germany now to play in that yellow. So Sweden in a good position right now.
Ja, jag menar de kan göra den för att sitta skottet om vi gaddar liksom, men jag tycker nog garden fortfarande. Den här kan fortfarande finnas för att ligga 2, men den är ju inte lätt. Frågan är var vi gaddar bara. Båda slagen finns potentiellt för att ligga skott i alla fall. Eller skjuta rakt. Bestäm nu. Jag gillar ni. Jag vet inte. Låta dem prova den här, men sätter de den ligger vi lite i trubbel om vi gaddar.
Kanske garda den då, låt dem spela den och sen ligger de bara en i alla fall.
Ja. Ja, jag gillar den. Försöka få ner garden ganska djupt så då kan man i alla fall smälla bort det ifall de får in den där. Samma hand som han eller?
Kanske okej om någon smäller upp. Kan vi slå och ligga.
So 4 stones remaining for both of the teams, Germany and Sweden. Oscar Eriksson with his first in this end.
Lite vid. Hänger kvar ganska mycket faktiskt. Jag vill kalla lite. Trippa är med och dra den. Ja, dra den nu. Få lite studs. Få lite studs. Kom igen. Kom igen. Bra.
And this end for me, Rona, is very specific to show the variety of curling also. We had absolutely fast stones, hard shots with a lot of force. Then we have almost smooth ones and slide ones. It's a big difference between every stone.
Certainly is the weight control and curling's key to success. Line and weight are your two important areas, and it's so important if you play a big hit weight like that the next stone, if you have to play a delicate draw, you can do that. So that's the art and the skill of the game, to be able to adapt the weight control. And that's why you'll see players wearing stopwatches, because they time the ice. So every ice they play on is different speeds, and they'll use a stopwatch just to make sure that they're keeping on top of what the speed is.
Next one for Ryan Sherrard.
So it's important now for Germany to score at this end. You know, they're 2-0 down. They need to get on the scoreboard.
The third one. The third one in this game. They need to come. Yeah, to come on the scoreboard, you say, but they just.
They all looked quite confused by that stone did that. You can see the long line there of stones, even if they were trying to nick the yellow stone across in the house, but even if they'd been tight and cleared the front, but to miss everything, that's erring on the wrong side.
It's better to play the war than not even try to do it. Second of Eriksson.
So Oscar Eriksson, left-hander, comes out the left-hand hack.
Hålla igång lite, linjen är bra. Linjen kommer.
So Sweden just quite happy to put up a guard here.
Kom igen. Fortsätt gå, fortsätt gå. Bra, fint. Alett, bra så.
Great guard there. So now Germany in a bit of trouble. They are on the line 1 against, but as I say, they want to get in and score here.
I just gotta try to open it up for you, eh?
Walter Sherrard, Walter. Nice point of view. What is wrong, Sherrard? Yeah, it's Canadian, actually. So that's maybe why he was not allowed to wear the Walter jacket. Also, now go back to the game and keep it serious.
Walter only had 2 jackets spare that he could lend to the team for this weekend.
Yeah.
Willst du den probieren?
Like I told you, Manuel Walter. Actually, was
And if we're a
German
bit
Masters
outside.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Team
Okay.
Baumann.
Bumper.
But like we told at the beginning, it's not the whole team
Bumper,
playing.
Yeah.
Like no Manuel Walter, no Alexander Baumann, no Daniel Herberg. But Sebastian Schweitzer and Ryan Sherrod from this team, together with Peter Gadecki and
Eddie wants to try this now.
Muskatewitz.
So I thought we might have come down with a bit of weight here and try and do some damage, but they're just talking about a bumper weight, which is just enough weight to tap the guard in, to tap the one in the house. So there you can see they're just trying to raise that yellow guard on the left hand side into the red in the house.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Yes!
Oh,
Hard!
this one must be curling, sweeping it. It's over curled.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just over curled and they actually tapped the wrong stone in.
Ser inte ut som den här ska träffa någonting här va? Nej. Vore ju riktigt nice om de här två ligger staggered sådär efter slaget.
På exakt chapp med typ en vanlig 10 liksom.
Ja. Då linar man upp dem åt andra hållet, men det är ju lugnt det också.
Ja.
Exakt chapp eller vicka lite grann
So
så.
now Sweden could turn the screw here and really, if they raise that red onto the yellow,
Så nära chapp som möjligt känner jag.
they could lie
Så att det
5.
inte blir en trippel liksom, utan
They're switching gears.
They couldn't see this shot before that last one of Germany, so because that was an error from Germany, it's actually opened it up for Sweden to come in.
Open up some options.
riktigt bra läge nu.
The yellows on the yellow guards there at the top right hand of the screen, they are still usable for Germany to tap in, but when they're facing 5 counters, it will be a lot harder.
Especially when with only few stones, yeah, let's say 2 stones left to keep the damage as small as possible.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Rent! Whoa, whoa! Whoa!
That's to curl a wee bit.
Whoa! Yep, yep, yep!
Ah,
Oh.
perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, high 5. High noon in Champery for Germany. Oi, 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 oi.
And now, as we said before that last German shot, Sweden were only lying 1. But by Germany opening it up, they've
It's
actually
crazy.
turned the advantage to Sweden.
Crazy. Because I really have to say this end, like I started with the speed of the stones and the shots and everything, but this end has it all really. you should clip this up, dear curling world, and use it for
You either have to make it on your first, you have to make it now or on your last one.
all the training.
You can
So,
try this now.
what about the
Yeah, and if not,
Topic.
and I'm sitting here, he plays a guard.
Yeah, Germany's just really trying to weigh up their best option, which there isn't a great one right now.
Or
They could take the double on the top reds.
we have an angle here.
But if you stick your shooter here, that's a nicer angle, I think, than in off on that. That's not
Yeah,
bad,
so you see
actually.
the yellow at the top
Kinda
left
just
of
do
the
that.
screen there.
which one
They're
you
leaving
announced
that.
before,
They
yeah.
know that they
But
could
then
come
he
in off
goes
that
a bit
as a
higher.
last resort with his last stone, because right now Germany has last stone. They've got 2 stones to come. So with this one, he really wants to try and open it up and give himself an opportunity to have a shot with his last stone. Because facing 5 and he needs to remove the top 2 here and roll over.
You see Niklas Edin behind the
close.
stones.
Yep,
and
yep.
yes, there was a little smile on
Yep.
his face.
Hard!
Yeah, it's hard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, that
Oh.
definitely wasn't
What happened there?
planned.
No, there was not
A
plan
or
B, C, not at all.
What happened there? I don't know. It just went. It didn't got to center line early and just went. Didn't.
Even for Ryan Sherrod, it's a miracle, or mystery, or a misery how it went.
Men den ser,
So it's still
den ser svår ut. Det är frågan om man har den här.
still this yellow one on the right side.
So
of the
Nicholas
viewers.
is saying, okay, how can they get in here to lie short?
Vad känner ni att vi ska garda? Tangeringen
Really,
där
are
är
they
ju
taking
direkt
advance
man
out of the last
Det är och
yellow
skjutningen
thing
är
is
Den som
leaving
skjutningen,
on the
då har han
ice?
ändå stöd där
Yeah,
också.
so he's looking right now at the
Den får
yellows
lägga den här kanske.
to see
gör det.
what Germany
Det
could
var samma
do.
hand som dig, försöka få in den dit. Ja. Gled på helt okej.
So the raise on the corner guard, just out of the screen right
Sätter
now,
kvar den lite grann
is
då.
there. So
Ja,
they're
lite
trying to
grann.
draw in
Den
behind
kan ju
that
komma in lite halvjön bakom garden, det är okej också.
to stop the raise.
Skulle den vara kort så får vi försöka snedfrysa garden i så fall på ovansidan. Men
But by doing that, they'll lie 6. So it'll certainly put the pressure on to Germany to play a very difficult shot against 6.
Är den kort så får vi försöka dra kall och frysa liksom.
So,
So right now, that yellow you see there on the left-hand side, the guard, they could raise that up to the shot. So that's the only way Germany could get shot, or coming thin off the other yellow guard. But Sweden will think, well, that's a much harder shot. So I'll block the slightly easier one.
Bra linje. Håll igång
they're just
lite.
now like
Linjen är bra. Bra
squeezing
linje.
slowly but slowly.
Topp 12 här. Perfekt linje just nu. Bra linje. Den har curlat lite. Med och dra den. Är farten här så kommer den bli bra. Kom igen, få ner den dit. Bra. Räcker.
Played that to perfection. So that blocks the line of the yellow guard being raised right to the one on the button. So,
Yeah, tell us, please. I mean, you won an Olympic gold medal. I mean, you must know.
this is the position you don't want to be in as a skip. Facing 6 and going for a very thin in off here.
About a third there.
But
Maybe a bit less.
Quarter. Little less than the third. Yeah.
Less, yeah.
He has got options that he can catch at slightly different thicknesses because he's got different ones to ping off.
hope.
Ideally, he wants to catch it thin and go to the one on the button.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, now we have a
Also ein
situation, last stone, important
Mit
one.
einem, so wie
The
gerade eben.
situations, the whole
Wenn wir ein bisschen
responsibility is
dicker
on your
treffen,
shoulders.
ein bisschen voller treffen, dann
Is
laufen
it
wir trotzdem rein.
motivation or is it absolutely pressure and horrible?
No, I think that's
Can
why
be the
I
hero.
enjoyed skipping. It's such a variety of shots you get to play, and
All or
it's
nothing.
great. And it's a great feeling when they come off.
Yeah, from 0 to hero and back.
Oh, no sweeping on this though. Oh, it's close.
From hero to
Oh.
0, only one.
Great
And
effort.
can we say the best they could do with this?
Yeah, they actually underswept it.
Whew. So there was Niklas Edin not smiling anymore because, yeah, this was a nice last one from Mark Muskatewitz. Whew. Take a deep breath, dear Germany and dear German fans. There's one stone for Sweden. In this end, we see the highlights, and there were a lot of. Sweden leads 3-0. And actually, I was quick checking for team of Niklas Edin, their head-to-head score against Germany. This actually is the 20th game Niklas Edin has against a German squad, a German team. Until now, head-to-head 15-4. Only 4 times Niklas Edin must give away the win against a German team. The last time this was on 2015, where Niklas Edin lost against the team of Alexander Baumann, only 6-7. A very close one. And the highest victory of team from Niklas Edin, 2009, against the team of Andreas Andy Kapp, 10-4. But now we're going to the next
Yep.
end, over to Porte du Soleil, how it's called,
Oh,
4 regions who are formed together,
Sebastian.
actually near Champery, to Région Don du Midi.
Yeah, so Christopher Sundgren put
Linje
his
bra.
first one in the house. Second one, he'll just
Ja,
want to
nära,
guard
linje
it.
bra, båda är bra.
And Germany will
Linjen är
continue
fin.
to persevere with corner guards.
Samma linje som förra. Börjar bli något tight, men nej, bra linje. Kan ta en bite, de kommer inte slå en boss. Ja, kör på linje också. Perfekt, fint.
Great shot. Perfect lead set up there.
Och det ska så rangehen. Die Lange. Der Freeze. Ja, okay.
But also was always very special, and specifically in Champery, you hear very good the athletes and the players on the ice. So you're really very close, and we hope you're close too by watching here.
Ein gut.
Competition between Germany
Nur
and
eins.
Sweden.
Was Curlen. Wow.
So just trying to draw around behind their corner guard here. The sweepers
Easy.
are saying it's very short.
Finish, finish. Yep, yep.
So they'll just leave it as a second corner guard.
Gillar ni en hakegard eller? Ja. Att han kör den härifrån nu eller? Nej.
Fifth and half time, if you would say like this, almost.
Mellan. Behöver gå lite grann. Börjar bli tight, börjar bli tight.
But as you said before, I
Meter.
mean, at least in this end, when Germany will not score, there is a, yeah, it's finally now's the time. Now's the time to react, or you can.
Yeah, because even at the last end they were just 2-0 down. So if they scored a 1, at least it's 2-1. Whereas to be 3-0, it's a bigger gap now to fill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But with the 5 rock
Bump
roll
up.
now in free guard zone, they've got the time to do it, but they just need to sharpen up their shot play against
whoa,
Nicholas
whoa,
Edin.
whoa.
You need to make the shots.
Because it's mentally, I think it's very important, because the 0 never looks good, and even when you have a 1, then you have something to hold. It's
Okay.
possible to make stones, to be shot, to score against Nicholas Edin.
Hake.
They have cover up now, Germany here. You can see the 2 yellow corners. So if they can just get in behind and try and generate a 2. Get 2 back and the scoreline suddenly 3-2.
Det var lite tight. Hake. Kommer curla mycket. Japp, japp. Håll ut den, håll ut den. Okej, fart. Okej, rent, rent. Bra linje nu. Fint. Ja, det känns definitivt som de
Yeah,
hämtar
another
lite
good
annat.
guard.
Börja curla, sen kommer det inte så mycket mer, men då har den redan linje inåt liksom.
Rasmus Rana's very good at the high hard ones, but also very good at the delicate weight shots. Just hugely experienced, this team, all of them.
Japp! Wow!
So just peeling off the guard.
Just when you go to the, let's say the overall statistic of Niklas Edin, you have in total almost 300 games. There are 292 actually until now.
Championship games.
Yeah,
Där får den hake.
Wow.
Kan hålla igång den, Alle. Håll igång för linje också.
214
Håll ut den lite
They
grann.
won.
Linjen ser okej ut, men den är tight on not.
Yeah, it's more than a 2-to-1 frequency.
Ja, perfekt.
So not only experience, good experience.
Yeah, medal winning experience. I think he's been at 8 Worlds now and
Full.
9 Europeans, 3 Olympic Games
3 Olympic Games.
Full.
with a bronze and silver, so he's just missing that one medal in his collection.
Restum, 8 Fuß. Ja. Hinten 4. Ja.
Should swing in there nicely. Just go
So
sideways.
Germany now deciding not to peel the guard,
8.
trying to draw behind. Try and put the pressure onto Sweden. Try and force an error from them.
Line's good. A lot of room. Line's good.
Line. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
The sweepers are saying, can't touch this for weight, it's got plenty.
But it's not possible. It's the fourth one, the fourth stone, and I think it's the one before from Ryan.
High side. Take a
Jared.
hand där liksom.
Yeah, he's just struggling a bit today with his draw weight.
Men det är inte så lätt.
The last time he was
Är det här någonstans?
say sorry to his teammates like, I didn't know what happened. At least now his teammates will ask, now you know, I hope.
Well, that's where the feedback happens. He
Yeah,
asks the
yeah.
sweepers, what did I throw? You know, they're timing it. And in his head, he has to compute whether, you know, it was a different track he was down or different part of the ice. So
Because let's be honest, to make mistakes,
Nej,
it's
lite.
human.
Behöver köra,
It's
behöver
just
köra.
human. But at least you must try to not do
that's
it
the thing.
again.
Everybody makes mistakes, but it's how you make the best of every shot.
Yeah.
And that is the communication from the sweepers. The skip maybe changes to a plan B because of the weight that's been thrown, and it's how you manage that. And it's erring on the right side. You know, there, if he was slightly shorter, it was usable. So by being heavy, it was just completely erring on the wrong side.
Yeah.
So he's getting a second chance.
Linje good.
You see it in his face also.
Linje good.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yes.
nail this, he
Yeah.
says. I'm going to make
Wow,
this.
gå länge. Gå länge.
Platz.
Linje good. Whoa. Torcellos.
Skip
Whoa.
happy with the line.
Torcellos.
Looks fast, they
Still
say.
looking.
Looks
Yep,
fast.
Here it comes, though. Ah, that's far better. Great shot.
Yeah. Good reaction. Ryan Sherrod. Not from 0 to hero, but at least from 0 to back to normal.
Frysa eller egentligen allting kort är väl okej också.
Yeah, and it's shots like that you have to make to force an error out your opposition.
13,95 där på hans där. Ja.
Niklas Edin. Set before it.
Det är bra. Håll igång lite grann.
So he's just trying to follow that German stone down and just sit on top of it.
Bara fart. Börjar bli tight. Bara fart. Nej, förbi. Perfekt linje.
Perfect line. He's
Kalla,
happy
kalla,
with
vilken
it.
ni kan.
Here it comes. Can he freeze on
Bra,
top?
Bra.
Oh,
Yes,
Perfect.
almost. Yeah, freeze, but
really good
at least
shot.
shot.
And that's very difficult now for Germany to remove that.
Could be like opening up this side for a draw here because I think there's got nothing on this side anymore. Just open it up, or you could try running it back and see if you get anything. But I think just open.
Nice advice. Just open it
yellow,
up.
yellow red.
What we said earlier on, you know, they need to score here, Germany,
Yeah.
to stay in the
Open up
game.
this side.
he doesn't want to be left with a thin angle like he was at the last
I mean,
end.
he'll try to guard it again, but at least he'll. Yeah,
Yeah.
just open up this side because we have nothing on the other side now, eh? That's what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes no sense because even if you get this, it doesn't make a difference.
Ja. De 2, oder?
Just these two. Yep.
Yeah, so there you can see the yellow guard. They're trying to angle that into the house to remove red's at the
Come on,
top
you got
of the
it.
house.
Nö, nö. Ja, ja. Von dem geht eh nichts.
So this young skip certainly under pressure today.
Oh, there.
Just caught it too thin. So it does remove it from play, but doesn't raise it into the house.
Det känns som man kommer spinna för ska han röra den här. Det ska vara en knacka bak 4-fart liksom.
Ska vi ligga här så täcker vi båda.
So the only shot right now
Desifrån 12-fotskanten.
to use that yellow guard. So if
Stanna någonsin high liksom, där han har jävligt svårt.
Sweden looking at the best place to
utan
put this
här,
to
eller?
block that raise.
Again, it's
Lite samma som förra gången. Optimalt är att lägga den till
One
topp 12
big
så vi
row
kan
of
sträcka både
stones.
knacken där ute.
So
eller
the only
knacken
way
från
in
bak 4 finns den för 2.
for Germany right now is to draw the button on the clockwise rotation or raise the yellow, so Nicholas Edin can block both of those shots.
now it's his last stone in the 5th end.
Bra linje.
Lägg igång lite grann. Bra linje.
Ta in en
Lite
12.
tight.
Ta in en 12. Lite tight greppa.
Försök få den precis nedanför den här.
Kom igen, kom igen. Kom igen, har en topp 12 så är den bra.
Okej, räcker.
Räcker. Perfekt.
Everything
Perfect.
goes.
So blocks the raise on the
Everything
yellow and
goes.
blocks the draw. So what do Germany do now? Oh, they're laughing. They're saying, could you play it for us?
Because you're so good today.
We need a helicopter right now to get to the button.
He's gonna come through and take off that.
Yeah, that's fun.
Tough, you know the
But-
the danger, but I guess right now it's 4-0, which is just as bad.
Yeah,
so,
just with hack weight.
yeah. That's about all. I mean, that's
No, there's nothing.
there. But you gotta stick it. You gotta stick it dead, and the red will squeeze. But if you like that,
So
Loki's
this
looking at this
Maybe
with just.
one yellow stone far,
I mean,
far
if you just
away,
get by
but
the one
I
here,
mean,
Good hack weight.
yeah,
They've
Good
got to
shot.
be so careful
Good
though.
hack
If they
weight.
go
Den,
for a raise
roten,
here,
Den 7er.
and that red's always going to tap the yellow back.
Och en gelb
think it's
shot
there.
på
It's frozen, so he could lose a 4
Så.
if he catches this
Det
wrong.
är halt, dass man auf den
At the moment, he's only 1 against.
Ja,
yeah, it's there if you like it.
okej.
and I'm sorry for all the German
One
fans.
point.
But
Just kick that out the way so we can
Bumper.
use it a bit better.
You think so? Come on, that would be. Oh, in Switzerland we are very good at in this situation. Ooh.
No, it
That
was
would
an
have-
accident.
yeah, absolutely. Because that will be more worse than
with
a
bumper.
Watergate. Could
Den-
be, but the German really, when this doesn't work, then
Yeah, he's trying to just get this red to nick the red shot on the button. But
What's she
very
got?
dangerous.
absolutely, what you gonna do when the Warriors run over you? Muskatewitz is the only and last hope, the last stone. Never ever. This was not a Swedish guy, it was a German. And they know. So, one more, and step by step, stone by stone,
Guys, all right.
the Germans must realize that today There's
Du är på den här.
no option, no possibility against Nicholas, Edin,
Bra.
and the Swedish team. We're starting and going into the 6th end with a 4-0 lead of Sweden. Here we have it, white on blue. 3 crowns or the Warriors, Sweden, Nicholas Edin and his squad. 4,
Ta den ända ner på locket, Ralle, om du har.
Muskatewitz.
Linjen är bra
Zero.
för det. Lite tight om något.
3 ends remaining
Ja, bra linje.
here at the
Lite tight. Ser ut att curla ganska friskt den här alltså.
Champery
Fan,
World Cup.
mycket curl när den kommer in där. Bra. 14-5. Zwei. 2, 3.
Yeah, they're doing a
Yep,
hell of a job
Hard.
to get the stone where they want it. Over the hog line. And this is the second one for Christopher Sundgren.
Lite aktivare va? Linjen är bra. Och lite vidare än förra, men nej, bra linje. Bra linje.
Bra.
Bra
Lite
linje.
kort känns den.
15-3 ja.
Full 12.
Fint. Vad sa du av det? Nej. Nej, just det, det var ingen klocka.
And again,
Pampa!
all the time, the red stones are
Yeah.
almost everywhere.
And we've seen every end, you know, Sweden are happy to put one in and one just close. But now it's the 6th end of the game, they're 4 up, they're happy to bring all stones into the house. And
Pampa!
Germany need cover, Sweden
Yep.
don't.
Yep! Hard! Yep! Yep, yep, yep!
So Germany are 4 down, they could have put up another corner here. But
Okay.
they've struggled with that tactic in the last few ends, so
Mhm.
just decided to hit.
10-0!
Ja, det är inte fart. 10-0 säger alla.
Rent! Japp! Japp, japp, japp! Japp, 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 japp! Hela vägen, hela vägen. Bra, bra sop.
Nice shot, missed the back one, Sweden lie 2.
Bra sop.
So now things are a bit more open for Germany here. They can use the corner guard, try and get round to here,
Straight drawn.
behind cover.
Peter got the cue.
Wow! Wow, sehr weit!
Good.
Warten! Wenn dann Ryan!
Very far, very far.
Ryan!
They think too long.
Nur vorne 8!
Vorne 8. Länge
Oho,
gut.
keine Linie!
Länge ist gut.
Nein, nein, nein.
Then
Yep, yep, Ryan.
So just
Ryan,
trying to
yep.
bury behind that yellow guard, trying to take it back and curl it more.
Wenn die dann von vornherein schon so haut, dann bleibt der gerade.
this was now stone. The talking was about, yeah, it's good. No, it's not. And when during a stone, not even all of the teammates are
I think
in
it's
the
just
same
that
point of view.
it's the constant communication about the weight and the line. You know, the skip in the head is looking at the line, the sweepers are calling the weight. So it's just Sweden just deciding to peel the corner guard off. So yeah, that communication happens, you know, throughout, and that's what we're saying about making the best of every stone.
Huh?
It may not be inch perfect of what
What
you
in
want,
here?
but it's how you make
Okay.
the best of it.
3,
So now Germany will just replace that corner guard. So these two teams will face each other at the European Championships in Estonia in
Yeah.
November.
Linie gut.
From the 17th to 25th.
3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Switzerland will be there
Yep.
also.
Yep, Ryan. Yep.
I guess
whoa,
Scotland
whoa,
too.
whoa.
Yes. Some countries have announced their teams and some haven't. So, yeah, the Scottish team will be Bruce Mowat, who was at the Worlds in Las Vegas. So they're sending Bruce Mowat for the men and Eve Muirhead for the women's. And Sweden have just announced Nicholas Edin and Anna Hasselberg yesterday. But Switzerland, I believe, are still undecided. It's on ranking points.
Yeah.
So between De Cruz and Schwaller at the moment
Yep.
for the men.
Because I'm pretty sure that at the end the Swiss will go into the competition with the right squad, with the right ones. Let's say like this, very diplomatic. Can keep it like this.
Yeah, you know, European Championships are very important now because it's world ranking. It's placings to get to a World Championship, and then World Championship placings mean Olympic points. So that European Championship placing now is so important to many countries.
Whoa, lass mal. Whoa. Yep, Peter. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But yeah, there's always a question left for Scottish squad at the moment. No, it's now we started to be political a little bit, just for a few minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so at the European Championships and World Championships, Scotland are represented. England could be represented there if they were to qualify, but when it's an Olympic Games, it's Great Britain you represent. So Scotland, England, Wales, Northern Ireland, you're representing all of those countries
Yeah.
at an Olympic Games. And currently at the moment, it's Scotland who gain the Olympic points at World Championships.
So okay,
So it's very important for Scotland to qualify for World Championships right now.
absolutely, yeah, because yeah,
But the Great Britain squad, although the programme is run in Scotland, it's one of the few, or is the only British programme run in Scotland. The rest are all in England.
yeah.
So that curling programme can,
Oh, warte!
their squads can include, you know, members from Scotland,
Sweet
England,
curling!
Wales, Northern Ireland. So
Das Spiel zum Schluss
Yeah,
fördern,
it's-
Peter dann.
we've
Yep.
got
Go,
a slightly
Handpass,
bigger
Handpass.
challenge than many other countries when it comes to Olympic Games.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one
nein,
thing,
nein, nein, nein.
absolutely. And
Nein.
still also to, I don't know, there's this big discussion about the X, about the Brexit, about everything. And I mean, you represent Great Britain, something you don't want to belong. But maybe this will be too political. now. So we go to the very important moments of the sixth end, because every viewer can and should have his opinion,
Spela lite
his
mjukare om du
meaning,
vill också, men
and everybody is allowed to say what he thinks.
It is, and you know, it's a great honour to represent Scotland at a Europeans
finns
and
nog
World
precis
Championships.
ett
But
offside.
every 4 years, you get the
lite till, eller?
opportunity to represent
Eh,
Great Britain, which means you're representing more countries, which
That's
is an
true.
even
Oh,
bigger
that's
honour.
That's true.
So yeah, it's exciting.
Mm.
So Germany have just kept replacing this corner guard, but it's slightly longer this time. So Nicholas Edin is just trying to come round at a tap back weight.
Hårt!
Sweepers are on this.
Fortfarande, kom igen!
Has he passed the guard?
Hårt, hårt, hårt!
Yeah, no.
No. Just rubs it. So Germany now have the opportunity to lie two, which they
What is
haven't
it?
done since the first end.
So
Yes.
sitting back 4.
True.
Hinten 4. wir
Yeah.
da? 90,
I almost wanted to say that, yeah, the good thing is Ryan Charity has already made his 2 stones. No, now we have Mark Muskatewitz.
It's been a few ends since he's played a dead draw.
7, 8. 8.
Schaut nicht so schlecht aus. Muss over tee.
Not so bad. Not
It's
so
over tee.
bad. But put him in over tee.
Throw.
Over
It
tee
just
line.
wants to be just
Dabei bleiben.
past the tee line so that the 2 yellow stones are level and it won't leave an easy double for
Oh.
Sweden.
Achtung.
So just where that brush is, about there. Pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Lite kortare vikt här, men
Like I said, there were a few ends now where Muskatewitz only had one mission to complete, like to get to reduce the damage. Let's say like this. But now he has again the possibility to play curling, to get an offense and to try to get shot.
And that was where, because this end was more open, when he's, you know, we said earlier in the end that they could have just drawn around the guard, but they actually hit and rolled, and that spread the stones around, so it opened up the head, which meant he's now got options to be able to get in. Whereas the last couple of ends, he's really been
Yeah.
fighting against stones in the
Yeah,
forefoot.
absolutely.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Ah, nearly perfect. He was trying to get the roll into the 4-foot buried behind the top red.
And
But
so,
Germany have a nose hit for 2.
that's it. That's it. So the Swedish stone is shot now. It's as simple as it sounds. Put this out. Get
Simple
shot
as
with
it
2
sounds.
stones.
It's a bread and butter shot for a skip, a
nice.
nose hit.
Yes. But to be honest, a stone which Mark Muskatewitz not had a lot in this game.
Yep.
Yep.
Will he take this possibility, this opportunity, and come back
Oh,
for
they're
Germany?
This is curling, trying to hold it past the top one.
It is, it does,
Perfect.
it is. Nice one, Germany. Almost a congratulations to arrived into this game after 6 ends. So Niklas Edin also. Okay, guys, let's start the competition. You can score, and for Germany now there's a smile on the face, and I think really there's now also hope and motivation. Yes, it's possible, and to be to get the only statistic for which speaks for Germany at the moment. Germany is the only team that scored 2 stones in one end. So we have Sweden 4, Germany 2, 2 ends remaining. Start into the
3.
3.
7th end.
Genau hierher. Peter am Stein.
Coming down.
Lange.
2.
Oh. Oh.
Good.
Hela kanten.
So Nicholas Edin hasn't had the hammer since the first end.
Yes. 2.
So he's probably quite happy now that he's got last stone advantage and can try and score a 2.
Pinnen är bra också. Tar den ganska djupt så den är så lite i vägen som möjligt. Där.
So Germany put up the centre guard. Sweden just drawing to the wing. Keep play away from that centre. Nicholas Edin there, sharing a joke with the teams on the sheet next to him.
Zweit. Wow. Linie gut. Linie gut.
Gotta go.
So Sebastian Sveiser
Yep,
just
line.
looking to put up
Mark.
another guard.
Linie. Wow, das ist ja kurz.
Sure, but
Ja, ist
best
gut,
top
gut,
lane.
gut, gut. Ja.
Yeah. Kissing each other. The yellow
Yeah,
ones.
but it's an easy double to lift that for Sweden now.
Ser ut som.
Although they can't do it yet with the free guard zone rule, but at some point in the end, the
Bara dra
stones
en
are
till
very close
någonstans
together.
mot den här, tror jag. Lilla, det där är ju en enkel dubbel, så inte ticka i alla fall.
Yeah, because he
That's
could
on the
tick
summer
the
camp,
guard
Baba.
with this stone. Can't move it from play, but he could tick it. But he's saying that is a good double. We can clear that later on. So let's just put another one on the wing. Christopher Sundgren, very steady lead.
Yeah, I wanted exactly, that was my question my son had. The lead, the first stones. Yeah, maybe you think as a viewer that the easy ones, the easy stones, not the really important one of an end, but still then you can.
Hugely
oh,
important.
Absolutely.
The
Absolutely.
lead is a vital player in the team. They set up the ends, and tactics work well, but you know, if the lead doesn't put the stones in the right position, tactics go out the window and the end changes. So
And you maybe stand 0 against 5 in the house.
so yeah, the setup by leads is really key in the curling game right now, with the 5 rock rule as well.
Linie gut. Yep, right.
So Germany have got their 2 guards up. They want to come round right now because they know Sweden are going to start peeling guards.
Weißer Dolly. Yep. Oh,
Very nice.
schöner.
Throw, Peter.
So a great draw around there. Peter Gadecki. So here's the peeling machine. Rasmus Rana will try and lift the double. Spin that over. Oh, it's just spinning it into the house.
Surviving stone.
Ah, Germany
right
lie
foot.
too.
Drei. Den ist gut. 2-3 ist gut. Yep. Formstein.
Nur 2.
Yep.
So German
Mark.
just gonna replace the guard.
Was kannst du drüber? Yep. Drüber über die Center. Über die Center. Noch ein Stück.
That's good. Good sweep. That's fine, dude.
So here's Rasmus again. Peeling machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Same thing, eh?
So last
Drei.
the 2 stones. Also
Hangs out there.
gone.
Sideways at the end.
4-2. That's it's close now.
4-2 and Germany currently lie to.
And Ryan Sherrod. He must just deliver
Oh, Linie
2
gut.
solid stones.
Peter am Stein. Oh, kein viel. Oh. Oh, er hat zu wenig Hände.
It's not his day. Actually and definitely it's not his day. If you understand German, then
Elva.
you realize always when a stone, a shot is coming from Ranjard, not positive words coming out of the German place.
So it allows Oscar Eriksson now just to come round and tap the shot rock back that's in the forefoot.
Ligger bra. Rent. Japp! Japp! Hårt!
Having to work it hard to pass the guard though. And they didn't. So forced another error from Sweden here.
Jävlar en hög till.
So Germany might not have been happy with the guard, but it certainly forced an error. So now they can get a better guard up.
Second chance for him.
Little wider. Little wider.
Wow, weiter. Wow, dann weg. Wow, dann weg.
Really?
Line's good now.
Wow, wow, wow. Nur hierher. Oh, hat er.
Whoa.
Nix.
whoa,
Curlt viel.
whoa,
Curlt, übercurlt.
Overcurled.
Schöner.
Confidence looks and sounds different.
Skicka den mot ta botta stenen. Nej, jag gillar den också. Första tanken var att göra den. Kan vi ha tur också?
Kan ju bli dåligt, men...
Ja, det borde inte kunna bli så dåligt. Det sämsta är väl om den bara stickar där. 60.
Okej.
55 kanske förresten. Ja, där någonstans.
So these are the shots that Team Edin love to play. Raise takeouts. They're so accurate. Probably the commentator's curse that. Oh well, did get the jam, but Germany still lie too. But he has removed the guard from play, so.
Yep.
It's interesting, it's the first time in the game that we see Sweden in a bit of trouble here. And it's only the second time that they've had last stone and they're in trouble.
Before, more or less, always acting, and now reacting. Eye of the tiger, almost.
Yeah, steely focus in his eyes.
Linert genug Platz.
It's gonna overcurl. Whoa.
Oh, kalt genug, ja. Peter.
Whoa, curl to feet.
Hard Peter, hard
Too
Peter.
much.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it.
No, how's the line? Wants to guard that one on the button. It's just over curled. Sweden will be able to see enough of that to tap it back.
Säg att det tickar i garden. Han lägger
Oh,
tillbaka
there you can
garden.
see it. The guard's
Enda jobbiga är nog slagstenen.
long enough that you could probably come round that and just tap the shot back.
Ja, men jag håller med. Jaga den och försöka ligga kvar där. Typ. Hack. Fan, din blev 12,5. Såg ut som den tappade och bara...
Kanske var lite mjuk ut. Var det de två som stannade sådär?
Ja.
Någon liknande fart då?
That will be there now.
Känns som en
5-2
Ja.
for the last end.
Borde
And
vara
they
rätt bra.
could make one stone, Sweden again, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, Sweden have got the hammer here, so
You count on this, no?
they're lying to against. If they can score one, yes, they would be 3 up playing the last end, but ideally
Alltså, typ samma som den.
it's 2 Swedish stones to come, so if he could get round here and tap back and roll, he would lie second and third.
Rent. Vänta. En hårdare säger ni. Japp, japp.
Yep.
Japp!
So just trying to hold it past his top guard.
Rent.
Seems happy.
Japp. Whoa.
Wants to stay in. Oh, great shot.
Snack.
Rolls behind the cover of the German one.
Gotta force him to draw.
A bit outside, then he has to.
A little bit outside, then you just let set open.
Okay,
roll
yeah.
away.
Yeah,
I think
that's
actually better is like almost just knows is he gonna roll to here and we still.
or yeah. Bumper.
Germany would like to lie 2 at the end of this and really force Nicholas Edin to take his 1.
Yeah, it's
And what would be the possibilities to reach his goal?
Yeah, he's looking just to raise this yellow back onto the red, remove it from play,
Yeah,
and lie
bumper.
2.
Yeah.
There's no guards near it, so it's a fairly straightforward raise. Oh, Oscar Eriksson having a big yawn there. Must have been an early start today.
Yes!
Oh, they're on this early.
Yes!
Trying to hold the line. Oh dear. Over curled.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, did leave his own line second, but
The worst outcoming possible. And feeling a little bit sorry
they
for him.
didn't jump on it immediately. It was like a panic halfway down, so it's as though it really curled a lot more than they thought. But
And it doesn't matter how solid you are. The one stone can open, like we said. When they, yeah, let's play. Let's see
Gives
this
Sweden a draw for
stone of
2.
yeah, of course. And this will be the 6-2.
Sweepers keeping off it so far,
För ryggen. Kör då. Ja.
but he can come up to his own. He's got some backing there.
Yeah, but this one should have.
Plays it perfectly. 2.
Niklas Edin, cold as ice, and
Nice game.
so is Sweden. Yeah, the shake hands we see, so we will not see the 8 ends. 6-2, the win for Sweden. And Rana, what's your, let's say, summary of this competition?
Yeah, I think you saw there the Swedish team,
Hadn't
the
won
experience
the
shone through. They played a very solid game. Germany just played too many half shots and didn't put the pressure on to Nicholas Edin. Germany only scored 1 end out of the 7.
And yeah, give too much presence to the Swedish squad. Check out other results, of course, on worldcurl.com. There you got the results of all the games here at the Curling Masters Champery. In the 20th competition between Niklas Edin and the German squad, this is 16th win. World Curling Tour on Facebook, at World Curl Tour on Twitter, and of course worldcurl.com. There you find us. There you not see us, but you can hear us again. Rana, we will be back for the game at 4:30, and then we have a Swiss team, Switzerland against Canada. You know, in Switzerland, it's for hockey. It's a competition we like, but also in curling, it's always special when you see
Always special.
white and red against white and red.
And that's the trophy they're playing for.
And the highlights we see of this first game here of the Curling Masters Champery. Yeah, you told at the beginning, Rana, world ranking number 58, Germany had, at the end, to be honest, no chance against Niklas Edin, the number 3 of the world. And yeah, good victory for Sweden, good start for Niklas Edin, and hope also good start for you and for us here on the World Curl.
Yeah, as you can see just in the highlights, it's so close and yet so far for Germany in a lot of the shots today.
There were some special shots. Reinschard, definitely not his day, but he will have the possibility to come back and to show what he's able of and capable of. Congratulations for the victory. And like we see him and his squad today, definitely also for the European Championships in Tallinn, favorites. The German ones, we talked about experience. We hope they could get out of it as much as possible of this game. Sweden wins 6-2 against Germany, and we're looking forward for our next game, 6:30, Switzerland against Canada. 4:30, at about 90 minutes. And of course, I must say, I hope that the home team, that Switzerland, can win here against Canada. It will be a close one, I'm sure. What do you expect of this one, of Canada, Switzerland?
Yeah, it's a strong Canadian team. They've won this competition twice before, so they'll certainly be out fighting hard. Just as this young German team did today.
But get unlucky at the end. Was it the last stone from Niklas?
Yeah, perfect draw for two. Shake hands, thank you very much.
And also for you, thank you very much, dear viewers, for being here with us from this first game out of the Curling Masters Champery. Sweden wins against Germany 6-2. Rana Howie and me, Gabriel Oldham, we're making also a little break. We're back in about 19 minutes. 4:30, Switzerland, Canada. Check out some other results on www.worldcurl.com and see you later.